Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Zach Cox, and today what we got for you is actually some of the most weird and creepy characters in the Grand Theft Auto series, ranging from psychopaths, cannibals, to clingy girlfriends. Hopefully you guys can learn something new from this video, and if so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If we could try to break 2,000 likes on this video, that would be awesome. But with all that said and out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with these creepy and weird characters in the Grand Theft Auto series. First up, we have Kiki Jenkins, a girlfriend of Niko Bellic in Grand Theft Auto 4. And compared to all the other girlfriends that Niko can actually have, she's a much more down-to-earth character, and she's actually a spoiled, clingy lawyer whose creepy stalking actions are what land her on this list. Appearing as a sympathetic, simple-minded woman searching for a long-term relationship, she refuses to go to strip clubs, and she'll even fight prostitutes if Niko invites one into the car while Kiki's in it, which that's quite understandable. In extreme cases, however, if Niko goes on dates with other women, Kiki will stalk Niko by appearing in the background of cutscenes, calling these other dates sluts and threatening to beat them up. She'll also blow up his phone with text messages asking either who are these other whores or saying that she misses Niko, and she'll even go to the lengths of vandalizing Niko's vehicles by popping the tires or destroying the hood or the door or just any other part of the vehicle. Next up, we have Giovanni Casas, a minor character in GTA Liberty City Stories that I recently covered on the channel for his brutal death. But in this game, he is in love with Tony Cipriani, the protagonist of Liberty City Stories' mom, and what makes this dude super creepy is that he is obsessed with infantilism, which is basically an adult dressing up and pretending that he or she is an infant baby. They dress up like a baby, they run around like a baby, and they basically act like a baby. And this is very weird, and it can actually be observed in a mission where Tony Cipriani is assigned to take pictures of this dude dressed up as a baby to show his mother. And in-game, once Giovanni discovers that Tony is watching him, he freaks out and flees the area. And later on in the game, he's actually hacked up into pieces by Tony Cipriani, and his body parts are sent to his very own deli to be turned into food to eat. Moving on, we have the creepiest character in this video, and his name is Eddie Lowe, and he's from Grand Theft Auto 4. He's a random encounter that can be met between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. in dark alleyways, and he possesses most, if not all, stereotypes of a serial killer. And if there's one character in the Grand Theft Auto series that can make Trevor Phillips from GTA 5 look like a normal, law-abiding citizen, it's this dude. So, some backstory on Eddie is that when he was younger, his father would force him to wear girls' clothes and grow his hair out, as well as forcing Eddie to perform sexual acts on him. And as a result, Eddie later killed his father. He also had a little brother that he killed and placed his body in a pond. And while in elementary school, one of the first murders that Eddie ever committed was a redheaded kid that peed in a hole that Eddie dug. Also, Eddie was in love with his mother in a romantic and sexual way, claiming that he wanted to marry her. However, one day, Eddie accidentally suffocated and killed his mother, and since her death, Eddie actually saved all of her clothes for cross-dressing purposes, and weirdly enough, he actually kept her severed breasts in a shoebox under his bed. And lastly, he also mentions that his grandma would punish him for touching his grandfather inappropriately. And I do want to say that we actually do get to kill Eddie in game, so I guess that's a good thing because this dude is crazy, creepy, and like I said before, if there's one character that can make Trevor Phillips look good, it's this dude. And lastly, don't think I forgot Trevor Phillips, an emotionally distraught sociopath from Grand Theft Auto 5, of course. Best described as extreme, impetuous, vengeful, psychopathic, unhinged, unpredictable, untamed, infamous, and homicidal, Trevor is still somehow in some way of a caring guy, when it comes to his friends at least. From dressing up as a woman, possibly being bisexual, and maybe even a cannibal.
That's just a what? An eyelid.
Trevor is still open and honest about everything and never shows hypocrisy, unlike many of the other characters that he's actually associated with. And above all else, perhaps Trevor's unpredictable rampages and behavior can be attributed to his abusive upbringing, or maybe he's just a downright psychopath. Nonetheless, that wraps up my list of the most creepy and weird characters in the Grand Theft Auto series. If I missed out any that you guys thought should be in the video, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment down below. I'm very eager to read through every single one of those, and if you guys did enjoy the video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning, if we could go for 2,000 likes, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet to never miss out on another daily video game upload. And with that said, now the way, I believe that's just about it. You guys all take it easy, have a safe one. My name is Zach Cox, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.